Have a look, ladies and gentlemen. This is Andrew Jacked. Is it possible? Could we be looking at the next Arnold's Classics champion? It is just prior to the finals of the 2023 Arnold Classic, so I figured we could do a comparison. We could do a comparison to see if Andrew Jacked made some improvements. In my opinion, he's going to have to have improved because he placed, well below your Nick Walkers, and Nick Walker looks somewhat the same, little bit different, but I think in the judge's mind, yeah, he is going to have to make some improvements. And this is the Olympia, which was in December, and this is obviously March now. The next year, 2022, was the Olympia. Has he made some improvements? I think he has many more cuts in the wheels. I think he has a much more diced set of abs. His abs, they're more reminiscent of the Texas Pro. They're hanging off him, so to speak. Food for thought. Arms might be a little bit larger at the Olympia. But altogether, I would definitely prefer the midsection, the more cuts in the wheels, for sure. So out of the front shot, yeah, he's improved. Go to the front lat spread. Now, we'll get to the upper body in a second. The wheels, yeah, they're improved. Look at the cuts, guys. Little, caverns and roads and things of that nature all through those quads. But then you look at the upper body. Something going on with his lats. They're round, they're bulbous at the Olympia. Yeah, and his left lat seems to be straighter, and his right lat. Wow, something going on there, guys. But even in this shot, you can see his abs have more separation. Turn to the side. And this is a bad picture, a bad picture of the angles. I guess they're way off. They're way off. Now at the Olympia, his wheels are not being displayed very good. But look at his upper body. That looks quite good indeed. But then the opposite could be said about the Arnold's Classics. Get to the Chapa. So yeah, kind of a write-off. As well is the side tricep. Looks bigger, obviously, in the wheels for the Arnold Classic. But it's the angle. He's perfectly posing for the upper body, I think, at the Olympia. So one's good for one, and the other is the other. But, I mean, ultimately, guys, they're both good versions. You can't tell, or you can't say one's better than the other. Now, here is a better side tricep. Look at those abs. They are, like I said before, dripping off the man. But food for thought, he looks twice as wide in the delts at the Olympia. Could it be that he was posing differently? Yes. Now here is, this is taken out of context. You could, if you're making up these comparisons, you can obviously rig it up to have one look way better than the other. But I watched the video footage, and when he snapped this Christmas tree pose, Andrew Jacked, I don't know. He looks much more peeled. That's for sure. Much more diced. But when he hit the shot, it looked like something went wrong with those lats. Like we noticed from the front lat spread. And I hate to sound like I'm being a big meanie pants, but we have to be honest with this one. And I noticed he was losing the back shots against Samson and Nick Walker, but I figured that it was just because he has a lesser back. I think it was because he was posing his back better at the Olympia. It's plain to see here. He's just not opening up that back. It's definitely more detail in the back at the Olympia. But yeah, I don't know why he's looking over there. Shouldn't be looking over there. What's so important over there? His glutes, I will say, his hamstrings. In particular, you watch the video footage. These are definitely screenshots, but they're good clear screenshots. You can see some glutes for sure. So his condition may be a little bit tighter in that region. Here's the rear double, and he's posing different. Who had him posing? Whoever was training him doing these poses. If it was the same guy, then I guess I'm wrong, but he doesn't need to lean back there like that. You can see his chest, for goodness sakes. At the Arnold's Classics, you shouldn't be able to see his chest. But again, you can see some striations in them glutes. So I do believe his wheels, the lower half, he has improved. Calves look a little bit more bulbous too. Look at the size of those babies. So yeah, his abs and stuff were better, but I think his back ultimately was better. The way he was posing, maybe more. Here's the abs and thigh, and actually, you know what? It was more to do with his lats, I think, because yeah, we forgot that front lat spread. His lats here too from that front lat spread are bulbous here from the Olympia and the Arnold Classics. A little bit deflated. Of course, his abs have a little bit more separation for sure. Quads might be more separated as well. But yeah, he was really working those abs. He actually hit his shot just like this. Frank Zane or what? I'm telling you right now. Awesome, awesome stuff. And the most muscular is a write-off, I'll tell you right now. I mean, yeah, you can see his abs improved, and I'll stick by that. Definitely abs improved. He's a little wider in the delts, upper body at the Olympia, I'll tell you that right now. But here, in the most muscular, looked like he was playing a piano on his chest, and he was flexing it. You guys know what I mean, like the muscle fibers. And here's one here, he was doing the exact same thing. Looked like he was playing piano on his chest. It was a maneuver of his, I guess. Maneuver. I wouldn't suggest that he does it again. But yeah, what is the final say on this? What is the final say, guys? I think for sure he has improved the conditioning. Even from behind, you could see glutes, hamstrings. But these front shots, you could definitely see some more separation in the quads. And the abs was maybe the biggest difference that I noticed. But, of course, if we're going to be honest, guys, he was better in the lats. His lats were not as good. You can even see that here. Hit thumbs up on the video. Are we looking at the Arnold Classic champion? I would suggest he is number 4. So yeah, number 4 always wins, right? It's a little trick for the judges. Who's winning? Number 4. Hit thumbs up. Subscribe. Have a great one.